Hello ladies. So today we are talking about becoming magnetic, and I'm going to be sharing with you some energy codes and some energy habits that I use. So let's get into it. So your feminine magnetism isn't just about your physical appearance or your skincare routine. It's not about how you look, and it's more so about who you are being within your energy, your mindset, and your embodiment. So in this video, I will be sharing some practical rituals with you that I use in my own life and that have helped me and also some of my clients that I work with just embrace more of our magnetic energy that we already have, because it's already within you. As a woman, you are naturally magnetic, and you just have to tap into the power to reap what it is that is your birthright, period. So I have my little book here, so I'm gonna be reading from this, okay? And yeah, so the first thing I want to talk about is your energetic perfume. So your energetic perfume is the quality of energy you radiate within your aura. When you walk into rooms, what does your energy smell like? What is your energy saying to people before you even open your mouth? Are you walking into rooms feeling confident, or do you have a sense of self-doubt? People can feel this energy off of you. People can smell this energy off of you. And I love the phrase energetic perfume because it really matches the femininity of embracing your own femininity. I got this phrase from Alexis. She's a feminine energy healing coach, and she briefly mentioned it in one of her videos, and I just kind of ran with it. I use it within my dance classes. I'm a dancer, and I use it with my students, and we all love it, so period. So your energetic perfume is rooted in how you see yourself, how you speak to yourself, and what you believe you deserve. Your energetic perfume isn't something that you put on, it is something that is already within you. And the question is what is it? Are you walking into rooms feeling confident? Are you walking into rooms feeling bold, feeling authentic, feeling like you can take up space? Or are you walking into rooms with self-doubt and fear and not wanting to be seen and limitations? We're going to get into it. So I'm going to show you how to enhance your energy with 3 layers. How to enhance your energetic perfume using 3 layers. In 3 layers. So the first layer that we're going to go over is your mindset. Your mindset is connected to your identity, and your mental body is your second largest body after your spiritual body. So in one of my last videos, I talked about how we have different bodies. We have the etheric spiritual body, then we have the mental, then we have the emotional sentient body, and then we have our physical body. And when you work on your outer bodies, that will innately allow you to manifest physically with a lot more ease, because everything is really within an unseen world. It's within an internal, it's coming from your internal world. So when you master that and when you focus on that, the physical reality has no choice but to match that. So yeah, as I've said before in previous videos, when you work on your etheric, mental, and emotional bodies, physically manifesting and aligning will be inevitable. It will inevitably happen naturally. So when it comes to amplifying your magnetism, the first thing that we're going to focus on is rewiring the mind and the subconscious mind. So your outer world mirrors your inner story. The moment I changed the way that I spoke to myself is when I started to see a shift. I started my journey actually on YouTube. I actually started my journey on YouTube with affirmations and rewiring my brain and exposure therapy, and allowing the affirmations that I was saying to myself to settle into feeling, and for me to embody that on camera. Now, you don't have to, of course, you don't have to go embody it on camera or whatever, but Affirmations has literally changed my life. When they say change your mind, change your life, that shit is facts. Like, period. That is facts. So affirmations will dissolve your mental limitations and your disbeliefs. When you raise your beliefs about who you are, release old beliefs that don't feel aligned to where you're going, and raise your beliefs about what you deserve, is when the world will will reorganize itself around who you are and what you believe about yourself. The world is responding to you. The world is happening through you. So it's like that phrase where it's like, oh, it's not happening for you, it's happening to you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's not even happening for you, it's happening from you. It's happening through you. The world is not happening to you, it's happening through you. So whatever your story is, whatever your internal story is what is being reflected to you externally. And I have been able to identify this within my own life, and it could be like the smallest little thing. It could be something that you might not even think is a limitation, but when you go forth and try to manifest something, or you want something into your life, you come up with a lot of resistance. It's a lot of resistance there. And any resistance that you feel will tell you where there needs to be work done and where you need to start implementing new thoughts and rewiring that thought frame. So your self-concept and your identity is the foundation of your magnetism, and it is something that can always be refined and upgraded. That is the beautiful thing about this. You can always upgrade your mindset. You can always affirm new things for yourself. You can always change what is acceptable for you in your life and move with that. The world is always obeying you. Not based upon what you want or what you pray for, but based upon who you are being and what you assume for yourself. So when it comes to being magnetic, all magnetism is knowing, walking with the knowing that whatever it is that you want is already yours. It's already yours. Whenever you are about to manifest something, or whenever you have successfully manifested something, there was a system and a funnel and a process that had went through for the manifestation to come forth. And during that transition period, during that funnel of your manifestation moving from spirit to reality, you made an assumption that you already had it. You made that assumption. Now, based upon whatever circumstances you are in, can deter you from making that assumption sooner or later. A lot of times we allow what is going on in the world, or what is going on in our life that we can see with our senses and we can feel with our senses, to dictate what it is that we claim for ourselves. But the trick is to claim it before it is here, to claim it before you can physically see it. That is where faith comes in. That is where the magic happens. That is why people manifest things that they manifest, because they have decided that it was theirs and they moved with that energy that it was already theirs. So let's get into affirmations. These are energetic commands. Instead of thinking of what you want, you are going to begin thinking from what you want, period. So many people try to manifest from the becoming mindset instead of the I am mindset, and we're shifting that framework right now. So I want you to pull out your journal. I want you to take notes. If you don't have a journal, definitely take mental notes. Definitely come back and take notes, because we are transforming right now in this video. Okay, so I'm going to share with you some affirmations from my free affirmation bundle. I'll have it linked in the description down below, that has helped me get to this position in my life. And you're probably like, what position are you in? Like, girl, I don't even know you. But first of all, I'm a dancer. My name is Mika. I never introduced myself in videos, but you could go back to some of my old videos to see my growth. But I used to be very, very self-conscious and very insecure, if I'm being honest. Very insecure in who I was and very self-conscious. Even coming on YouTube, making videos, I would have to make sure that it was like so perfect. I would re-edit stuff. I would take a long ass time to edit stuff, and it wasn't that what I was doing was shitty. It was the fact that I thought that about myself. And when I would post and when I would show up, that is the energetic perfume that I was carrying. And even through social media and posting Instagram, TikTok, all of this stuff, people can feel when you feel like shit about yourself or when you feel insecure about yourself, and that reads even through camera. And not only that, but even through my dance experience, I never fully saw myself as the dancer that I am, because I am an amazing dancer, and I can say that now with confidence and conviction without feeling like I shouldn't say that, or like I'm bad for saying that, or like, no, I still got stuff to work on and stuff like that. It's like my mindset has completely shifted. I have created an entire business surrounding self-concept, and it has gotten me to the most aligned position that I've ever been in my life. I am in full alignment with my passions and purpose, and before I was dibbling and dabbling in a bunch of stuff that I thought I should be doing because of other people's limitations, because of my own limitations, because of what I think I have to do and stuff like that. And we are getting rid of that. You don't have to live a hard life. You don't have to work hard to make money. You don't have to do things out of alignment to get in alignment. You don't. And I'm here to share this information with you so that you can have this transition for yourself as well. And I will be sharing like more about my own journey if you guys are interested in that, as far as like dancing and stuff like that. But yeah, I am so passionate about this work because not only has it transformed my life, but also my clients that I teach have also been able to transform and manifest a lot of things within their lives. I have one client who actually manifested being a dancer on the Wizards dance team, and we have been working, and she has been in front positions every show. I've gotten free tickets to all of her I said every show, every game. I've gotten free tickets to plenty of games, and like the fact that I manifested that for myself, I wanted to be in a position to where as though I had authority in my own life and was able to help somebody and still get opportunities to do fun things like go to basketball games and get free tickets and travel and all of this stuff. And the fact that I can help other people do that, it just fills my heart. But let's get back into it. So yeah, so I'm going to share with you some affirmations that you can implement in your life right now within your morning pages when you first wake up. I really love to write affirmations when I first wake up in my morning pages. I write so many affirmations. Let me see if I can find, oh, okay. So this is where it all started, y'all. This book is where it all started, and I will show you. This is my affirmation journal that I started like a week before my birthday last year, and since then I have transformed so much. Every page is filled to the brim with straight affirmations, and this has really rewired my brain and really rewired my energy to attract things with a lot of ease. So write this down. Pen and paper ready? Period. So 1. Everything always works out for me. I am always at the right time I'm always at the right place at the right time. I am always chosen. Everything I want wants me more. I am loved and cherished. I am cozy and confident in my own body and energy. That is one of my favorite ones. I am cozy and confident in my own body and energy. My life is on easy mode. I am relaxed, radiant, and wealthy. I am living in alignment with my biggest dreams. The more I relax, the more I receive. Now that last one is one of my favorites. That's the one that I use when I start to feel anxious. I start to feel anxious about filming a video or doing something new. The more I relax, the more I receive. And that I just allow that affirmation to settle into my body and allow that to be true for me. And when I move with that energy, literally the ease that I have with attracting things is ridiculous. Like literally, the more I relax, the more I receive. And the only way that you can have this happen for you is if you truly believe this for yourself. If you claim this reality for yourself. You don't affirm these things and still walk you still walk in the absence of not having them. You don't say the more I relax, the more I receive, and then still operate in hustle culture. You know what I'm saying? And still put yourself in stress and still be in this frantic energy. You don't affirm and still walk as if you are still in the absence of it. Okay? So when you write these down, write it with a real pen and paper. And you have to internally claim these thoughts to be true and allow them to settle into feeling. And the world will have no choice but to obey you and but to conform to your belief about yourself. Literally. The beautiful thing about affirmations is that you don't have to be outwardly expressive with them. These are things that you internally claim for yourself, and you move with this quiet knowing. You move with this quiet knowing. This is why the energy is magnetic, because a lot of times people try to put on the best outfit. They try to, do their skincare. You're doing all of the external things, but the energy is still saying that you doubt yourself. The energy is still saying that you're not confident in what you have to offer. The energy is still saying that you are wavering between a limitation and a reality that you want to claim for yourself. And you internally claiming these realities is what's going to draw in the things that you want for yourself. Because when you walk into a room, your energetic perfume smells like confidence. It smells like wealth. It smells like you know what the fuck you're talking about. Before you even say a word, you walk into rooms with this confidence, with this energy, with this quiet knowing, okay? And you carry that energy with an excitement. You talk to people with an excitement that you know that you are wealthy, that you know that you are loved, that you know that everything is always working out for you. And people are going to be like, what this girl got going on? Like, what she got going on? And it's all just because of how you are communicating with yourself, the relationship that you cultivate with yourself, and in turn that will be mirrored back to you. Okay, so yes, you internally claim these thoughts to be true and allow them to settle into feeling, and the world will have no choice but to respond and align with your conviction to your belief. This shift in your mindset and internal conversation settles into your identity of being the person who already has whatever they are wanting. We always talk about embodiment and just being and become the person, be the manifestation. This is how you be the manifestation. If you want to be wealthy, if you want more money in your life, walk as if a person who already has that, and you will experience that. And it may seem like that's kind of like too woo-woo for that to happen, but it's not. This is the laws of the universe. This is universal laws. It's inevitable and it must happen. If you walk every day as if you are a wealthy person and you are settled into a feeling of security, groundedness, peace, relaxation, of being in wealth, being in riches, having enough money, being financially stable, the world will have no choice but to match that, and there will be an alignment of events that form to accompany the vision that you have for yourself. There will be a line of events that form, and people will come to confirm and to bring forth the vision that you have for yourself. You don't have to worry about how that will happen. That is the divine orchestration of everything. And sometimes we try to interfere with the divine orchestration. It's like, once you put your order in, allow the chef to cook, allow God to cook. Okay, you're gonna get your food, period. That is all you need to do, and you need to just relax in the knowing of having it already. And this goes into my next point, the embodiment and identity work. So the embodiment and the identity work that needs to be done now is walking confidently from already having, dressing and speaking with intention, and showing up with the quiet internal assurance and knowing that it is already done. You need to make wanting and having, wanting what you want, coming from a place of wanting what you want and coming from a place of having what you want, you need to make that an immediate switch internally and live from that position. You need to walk from what you have, from what you want, instead of thinking of what you want. Because thinking of what you want is always putting it in the distant future. So I'm going to give you some journal prompts that can help you. So if I already have everything that I desire, how would I start my day? What actions would I take today if I were already living in my manifestation right now? How would I handle setbacks or challenges if I were the person who already achieved their goals? And these are some of the questions that I work through with my dance clients from my Ethereal Manifestation Alchemy workbook. And this creates a transformation that is happening right now. This creates a decision that you can make right now that will move you right now into the reality that you want to be living in. And the results happen instantly. The alignment will happen instantly. When you claim the reality that you want and you don't continue to waver and have one foot in, one foot out, having conversations with doubt still and still trying to affirm something, when you actually step into the reality that you want and claim that for yourself, the manifestation is instant. And when I say that, I mean the divine is already orchestrating things to be aligned for you to reach that manifestation. And this is called the I made a video about it yesterday. It was like, one second. The bridge of incidents. So once you claim the reality that you want, there will start to form a bridge of circumstances, a bridge of incidents, a bridge of opportunities that will happen, a bridge of events that will begin to happen. You might walk outside right after you claim what it is that you want, right after you affirm what it is that you have right now, regardless if your physical reality is showing you that or not. You could walk outside right now with that assumption and be shown a confirmation from that, because all your brain is going to do is search for evidence for that to be true. The more that you impregnate your mind with the belief that you want to have for yourself, your brain is going to search for evidence to confirm those things to be true, and you will find the evidence. I promise you, you will find the evidence. This shit is life changing, okay? So yes, so this is going into the third layer of enhancing your magnetism and energetic perfume, which is dance, alchemy, and movement. So again, I'm a professional dancer, and dance has truly been a portal for me to manifest and to build my confidence and to enhance my magnetism. It has been that portal for me to do that, and I have seen this in so many of my clients. Last month I literally did a free full month of dance alchemy privates, and the results from beginning to end of a 2-hour session of dance alchemy and doing inner work is just so amazing, and it really fills my heart. And I'm gonna try to get some like testimonials up, but I really wanted to do that so that I could like kind of test the theories of what I'm doing even more, because I've had clients before, and I have worked extensively with one client that I've had, and we have manifested so much stuff through dance alchemy and through inner work that I needed to express this to more people and make it free so that I can reach as many people as possible. And I am excited. I might do it again, but I don't know. Maybe y'all let me know if y'all would like. Of course y'all would like that because it's free, but but yeah, so yes. Yes, movement is how we can shift our thinking into feeling. And when I dance, I become magnetic without having to say anything. And that is actually one of the reasons why I even started dance, because I am a very quiet person. I didn't grow up as like a talker or like a yapper or anything like that. I love dance because it was a way that I could express myself without having to say anything, and I can use my body and feel what it is and move through that through movement. And when I first started dancing, of course I didn't go into it, you know, with this more wise perspective, but as my journey has evolved, dance has become truly a spiritual practice for me, and truly a portal for building more magnetism and more confidence within myself, and also through that being able to manifest a lot of different things within my life, and being able to connect with people on a much deeper and much more vulnerable, intimate level. And yeah, so dance activates your sacral chakra, and it activates your feminine energy center. So your sacral chakra is what gives you that confidence, is what gives you that that vital energy, you know. And when you dance, even if it's just, it doesn't have to be choreography, it doesn't have to be perfect dancing, it could be you just twerking in your room, period. I love a twerk sesh, like, period. It could be you just playing around, but just connecting with that energy, connecting with your body in that way is going to bring you so much internal magnetism and internal acceptance for yourself and for your body and for your energy. It's going to make that affirmation of I am cozy and confident in my own body and energy really settle into reality for you. And when you are connected accepting and vulnerable to your own body, limitations, when you are connected, accepting and vulnerable to your own body, limitations cease to exist because there is no fear or resistance there. Oh my gosh, I have already felt what it feels like to be vulnerable to my own body and to release and to just dance, just fucking dance, or just move, just stretch, just allow my body to communicate, and I communicate back with my body. And in that flow, there is no limitation, there is no fear, and that is the freedom that I love to watch other people experience as well. And that is the freedom, that is the energy that I love to express within myself, because it has been such a savior for me, especially for my inner child, and just not being super vocal or not feeling like I can totally express myself or how I feel, or like if I felt like super excited or whatever, I wouldn't feel comfortable verbally expressing that. And having dance as that for me has truly changed my entire life. Like, dance is a lifestyle for me. It's not really like a hobby. It's not a hobby at all for me. It's truly a part of my lifestyle, and I just love to bring people into that world so that they can experience that sense of freedom and peace and magnetism and confidence within themselves as well. Like, it's just so fucking beautiful, and I'm pretty sure that y'all have probably experienced that as well, or not, I don't know. But yes, so I'm gonna share a little something. I love personally to do Pilates and yoga after rising, while meditating and visualizing on the affirmations that I write for myself. It really allows my etheric, mental, and emotional body to settle into my physical body, and it's such a powerful experience when you are meditating while moving, when you are focused on what it is that you want. I have a vision board right here, and sometimes I will just I will put my vision board out in front of me while I stretch, and like I'll just, look at it, and continue to visualize, continue to affirm that I already have these things. I'm already wealthy. I already have people that love me. I already have people that support me. I already am that girl that I am affirming to be, and after every one of my stretch sessions, I am literally a new person. Like, I literally feel like I am constantly evolving. Like, second after second, minute after minute. Literally, I'm not the same person that I was even 5 minutes ago. I'm not the same person that I was from this morning. Like, I'm not the same person that I was from the beginning of this video. And it's just because I have cultivated a mental body that supports where it is that I want to go. And that is the main key to being magnetic, is to get your mind and your thoughts in alignment to yourself, and then walk with that alignment and walk with that quiet internal knowing. Okay. And yeah, so yes, I love to do Pilates in the morning, and I love to stretch in the morning with meditation and visualization, because it, like, the movement and the mental energy and the meditation combined, it really it really sets you up for an instant shift. It literally sets you up for an instant shift. And when you go into it with that knowing that you are going to be shifting during this time, that by the time you are finished stretching, by the time you are finished pouring into yourself, that you are going to be a more elevated version of yourself, you will be that. And you have to believe these things for yourself for you to see the results, because sometimes we do all of this internal work and but we don't truly believe that it's working, or we don't move as if we know that it is working. And that is the little magic dust, that little faith, that faith in the unseen, that knowing, that divine knowing, that vision that you see in your head is something that you have already experienced. It's something that you've already seen. And when you affirm that to yourself, and when you live from the position of, okay, I visualize myself in Cancun. I already went to Cancun. I don't even know why I'm saying Cancun, but I have already went there. I'm worthy of going there. Versus you just always like, dang, I really want to go to Cancun. Like, when am I going to get there? I visualized it, but when am I going to get there? No, you already went there. You already fucking went there, okay? And you move with that energy, and I guarantee life will start to align based upon your knowing and your assumption and your walk and your confidence, okay? And yeah, you become magnetic the moment you decide to be her, not the moment you decide to find out or find out what it is that she wants to do, or do this or this. You become magnetic the moment that you decide to be her, the moment that you start walking as her, okay? And that has always been how it is. That has always been the case, okay? And yeah, so if you are ready to go deeper, I created Divine Feminine Magnetism. It's an energetic perfume course that will help you embody your glow, shift, that will help you embody your glow, shift your self-concept, and attract with ease. Or you can grab the Ethereal Manifestation Alchemy workbook, and that's like a more like compacted version of the larger transformation from the course. But yes, I pray that this reaches the right ladies and that you enjoyed this video. I'm also going to have my free affirmation bundle linked in my bio, or linked in the description down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.